guys, it's 2024 and this is a brand new year. This is the first episode of the year. Welcome to DWAP.
You're now listening to Diary Blinded.
Today's episode, you know what? This introduction will not be complete if I don't talk about this year's mantra, this year's slogan, which is no grief for anybody this year. Period. This episode is going to be super duper interesting because we have a very special guest. He has been here before. You guys already know. So welcome the phenomenal Rina K in the building.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's nice. How do you feel like coming back here? This is the second time, right? Coming back here. So
yeah, it's very good the first time I had to do it again. You know, very good the first time I had to come back.
Bars, stop playing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So how do you feel like this is a new setup? Last time we were just the
Then I must give you like the kudos for what you've done here. Setting up this place. I can imagine the amount of money.
Yeah. They're not good. It's okay.
The resources generally that you put into to get us, to the ship. So yeah, kudos. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So today's episode we're going to be talking about I kind of like named it up heartbreaks and ships. Yeah. So ships here means like relationships, friendships, situationships, and the rest of it, right? So I wanted to ask you, have you ever been heartbroken?
Well, that's a very tricky.
I already know the answer to this, but the people don't know.
To be very honest with you, yes, I have been heartbroken a couple of times. Yes. Why? At the surprise, I mean,
You've been heartbroken by like a girl.
No. Boy, I'm straight, of course. You got to from a girl, you get me. So yeah.
When? I don't know about this. I'm serious, I really don't know about it.
Probably we're too focused on.
Is it the first one like in school?
Of course, that's the first
that one.
The first one, like from school, and yeah, the reception.
Oh, that one. That's like when we were kids.
I mean,
Like,
you can say that.
Breakfast. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can say that. I mean, I think it might be like from while we were kids, but then that was really like it shaped my subsequent love story and the rest of them. Like, I liked it go, and then she,
didn't like in return.
I mean, it's like you get the point. So
the same person I think you're talking about. I think she liked you in return, but
but I guess she didn't like me enough again. So yeah, that's the thing. No, but that was then. No, but then the recent one would be 2021. Yes. Another from I mean.
Well, you're not really heartbroken. I don't think you're really. I mean, like heartbroken.
I mean, I try not to be.
Pain.
Yes, heartbroken. Yes, but not like in pains. Yes, I understand what you're talking about.
Like it's not like the breakfast. Maybe we'll just brunch.
I said that because what happened is that I try to. I'm very. I mean, I'm very mindful of my heart, and I take good care of it. So that way, I don't just dump into a relationship with my whole,
everything.
Without no protective gears.
Yeah, that's where we're different. So I just dump myself in there, and
I mean, I've been telling you to come around. Let me teach you how to put on gears and stuff. So you're just, you don't just jump into this. I mean, because you're dealing with, you're not dealing with yourself. You're dealing with like a different person. There will always be some conflicts of interest, conflicts of dedication and commitment as far as relationships are concerned. So when you go in like that without like I call it protective gears, like putting on helmets, knee protectors
so
and stuff like that. So you're about to fall, and when you fall without these protective gears, you just might end up in Imopi. So in that
for me, I think you already know the stuff. Like we've been there throughout this journey. So for me, a while ago, I think heartbroken. Why I'm saying I think? Why are you doing your face like that?
Actually, I didn't have to react to that.
Yeah. You didn't think I was going to talk about it?
I mean, I didn't know. I didn't expect that.
I'm trying to be very transparent with my channel or this podcast because I feel like it's a part of like that's the way like to go. If you're trying to be fake all the time, people won't relate to what it is you're talking about.
True.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
That's literally what I'm about. So yeah, I was heartbroken like a while ago. I don't need to call it heartbroken, but yeah, I was heartbroken because it wasn't like a relationship. You already know. So stop looking at me like that. I'm talking to the people.
All right. So look at
it happened a while ago. By a while ago, like a bit recently, where so because it wasn't defined, it wasn't a relationship that was defined. It was like a friendship. Yeah, but the friendship was like just not platonic. It was like we had like mutual interest. There was like this attraction, there was like connection and everything. Like, so we were just going with the flow like that. So when there was like a hiccup or something, it was very hard for me to like stand because then I didn't know because there were no boxes, there were no labels. I didn't know exactly where to put my feet in, you know. So yeah, it came tumbling down, you know, Jack and Jill kind of story. And yeah, it was, do you know that was my first time, like, for me, it was like very alien to me. I had 2 panic attacks.
Wow.
You know, don't be out here doing well. Camera. You were there all through. My mom was there. You were there. You knew, like you were not there, but you knew about it. And I was very vocal about what I went through. And you know this feeling of wanting to like throw up. I would just be crawling on the floor. I know I want to throw up. I'm trying to get to the restroom or something, but I just keep throwing up air. Like, because you will not naturally, like your body doesn't need to throw up, but it's just like that panic attack thing. So that's the kind of stuff like, yeah. So I had that. I was so confused. I literally didn't know what to do, how to get myself back together. And I lost a lot of weight. You know, I felt like, before this stuff, I was in a 30-day, I work out.
Yeah.
I was in a 30-day app, whatever, trying to build my abs. Because you guys know I like to look snatched, especially my tummy and everything. Okay. But let me tell you that this heartbreak gave me I lost all the weight. Like, so this is a very like perfect.
Speaking of brighter side to everything.
Yeah, but not in a good way. Yeah, but I still got something
like,
out.
They say the good. Yes, that when you got your dream wedding.
But yeah. So I lost weight. So you guys are trying to looking for ways to lose weight, like remedy. This is the perfect
for real
way to lose weight. Just get your heart broken, and that's very fast. But yeah, it just made me like speaking mainly now, shit figure, like now, not jokingly. Just made me realize that listen, everything is connected. Your mental health, your physical health, or state, emotional state or health, everything is connected. So like, for instance, I was feeling this emotional pain, but it kind of like transcended to like the physical. I could see myself like depreciating or whatever, like for lack of a better term. I felt myself looking like lean. It also affected like my mental health as well. So everything is connected. So when you think, oh, I'm just going for emotional pain, no, it shows.
True.
It depicts it, everything. So I feel like you need to take care of your health. All types, all states, emotional, physical, and mental health.
Take care of your heart. I think that should be the advice. Take care of your heart
because it shows everywhere, every part of your body, your health, and everything. So, from like, do you think like it's important for people to like define their relationships? What do you think concerning that?
Of course, it's very important because why not? Because if you
feel like if you're gonna be in a romantic relationship, say on time, like this is what I want, and if you want to be in a platonic friendship,
you
also have to do the same.
Exactly. Because if not, you just might might find one who brings luggage from a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Platonic.
Yeah.
Or from a platonic into a romantic. So when you don't define this as not back from the beginning, this competition is about to happen.
True.
So when you have these things set right from the beginning, like I said, it will get you ready, get you in tune with what you're actually in and dealing with. So I mean, you can be able to act accordingly.
Yeah.
With all the things that involves that are involved in the specific relationship you're dealing with. So,
I actually concur with that because if this whole stuff, like using my own situation as an example, if like we had defined it from the start, I know why you're smiling, but you don't have to say it. If we had defined this from the start, like it was clear, not just then, like, you know what you're eating. If it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you don't have to start saying, oh, could this be breakfast? Because that's what's happening to me. Because even when I started, I said, I'm making sure this is a heartbreak because you don't even know, right?
Yeah.
And because you're sure that, okay, maybe this is lunch, this is breakfast. So it's really important for you to define it early on time so that the other, both parties know where they belong to instead of just like going with the flow. Because listen, only dead fish go with the flow. Facts.
True.
So always know where you're going to, define it, and so that you can get, even if you get heartbroken, at least you know where you stand. That's why
very important.
You're trying to say something. Sorry.
That's very important. I think breakfast we know is a breakfast is like a relation that went south.
Yeah.
It is defined. But I'm not thinking in your case
it wasn't
defined. It's really a breakfast.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't really hard. Was I went through all the symptoms.
Was really heartbreaking.
It was heartbreaking. I feel like, do you know that friendships, like the way we're friends now, if we ever like go apart, it will hurt so much. So it's still like heartbreak. When people your loved ones die, it's still heartbreak, right?
That's very true.
Yeah.
This could be over any time.
Wow,
But
that's the thing.
Like so,
See, I don't know how to do it's going to be over. I go into a relationship feeling like that's my person.
I always know. I always anticipate that.
Do you think that's like a defense mechanism for you?
I don't know.
Because you know that you can't handle the whole whatever. So you're
I don't know if I might call it that, but what I'm trying to say is that is basically what I do. That's like what I do all the time. I get into a relationship, but like I'm already thinking because I can almost it's almost like I know like we know wedded yet, we're not married yet. So yes, while of course you could graduate from boyfriend to girlfriend to like a proper marriage, yes, but whatever reason, I just think we're not there yet. So that being said, I'm always
always on guard.
I'm always on guard. Yeah. So
for me, I'm usually not always on guard. I'm usually caught off guard.
Take it from me, like from your best friend to you, okay, from me to you.
Yeah.
Bruh,
but I just feel like when I like somebody, and it's really hard for me to like just give half of myself.
You always tell me something about not giving in. Not like we haven't seen the word yet.
Yeah, but then I think maybe somebody
listen.
That's the one.
Listen. When you always tell like, you haven't seen the word yet, so you can't really be like certain 100% sure that this person is this person.
Yeah, that was just me advising you, but when you came to my own,
I'm up your fault with you like on an odd.
Yeah.
Yes, but then again, something better or someone better could be out there.
So that means if you find that someone better, we also think that there's another person that's better as well.
I
continue that way. When do we know? That should be another topic. When do we know your
soulmate? That's I think the universe probably will send us a sign.
Oh, no good.
I think the universe will be skewed, bored, locking myself up in a room, crying.
Okay, if you wanna come to me direct.
Oh, that's I'm sorry, but then again, I'm saying.
And thank you so much for being in my corner throughout those days. It was very difficult to breathe. I also want to give a shout out to Dask, Eminem, and the Hobson and the rest of them that helped
them.
My playlist.
Them plays.
Yeah, that helps me through that, emotional. Also, my mom. My mom has been such a great pillar for me.
For real.
Great support because I don't think I would have come out of that without my mom. So
all right, let me ask.
And my brothers as well. Oh my God, my brothers.
Thank you.
Great. Shout out to you, RJ. Shout out to you, Chibueze. You guys are really good. I think you guys a lot, and I'm so grateful that you guys are here with me and you, of course, because you're my brother. And like I always say, I have 3 pillars of support, like in terms of brothers: you, RJ, and Chibueze, and of course my mom. So I think I'm pretty well surrounded with like a lot of protection. If you
good stuff.
You see,
yeah, true.
So
I want to ask you something, okay?
Yeah.
With what you've gone through with, in recent time.
Yeah.
With the, in the, that is to say, you're looking to give love a chance again. Let's not put a time to it. I'm not speaking of next month.
How do you know I'm not giving love a chance right now?
But really?
Hey, you guys, get out of my business.
I didn't get the memo.
Get out of my business.
I didn't get.
It's been really nice having you here.
It's always a pleasure,
Yeah, it's really nice because with Winner, I feel like I can just be myself.
It's always a pleasure.
I can just talk. I don't have to feel like, this person knows all of my business. So yeah, it's always really nice to bring him up here. But thank you so much for coming on here. I'm so grateful.
Thank you very much
for your time and even beyond.
Yeah, for
things you've done and everything. So to many more friendship. My drink is done, but everybody knows.
Do you want to share mine?
Let's share.
All right.
So yeah, Just more friendships, many more years.
Of course,
and everything. So this is the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any comments, please share. If you're watching from YouTube, please leave your comments down below. Have you ever been heartbroken? Do you have things you want to share, experiences? What would you like to see next? And if you're listening to me on Spotify or Apple Podcast, you could also leave a voice message, and then that will be attended. So I'm going to all the comments and listening to all the messages. This episode, like other episodes, are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. So yeah, and see you guys in the next video. You have been listening
to Diary of Wine.
See you guys.